All right, tell you the truth. No range over the past 4 days for the SPY. Look at that. Really, really difficult to trade this right here, right now. Stuff getting chopped up. Let's see if it breaks out. But with no range, with no trend, you don't get follow through. Without follow through, it just makes trading a little bit harder than it needs to be. With that being said, it's definitely disheartening to see how it was kind of weird at the open how much it gapped or it looked to go up, and then it faded all the way down to the downside. So that was very concerning regarding what was going on there. The QQQ, pretty much you see it was range bound, but this QQQ definitely increased the volume to the downside, and now it's testing this area that we had. Let's see, we have it once, twice, 3 times it's held. This is gonna break this time and then break for the 50 again. If you even take and say, okay, let's just extend this box out, we've for the year it's been pretty difficult around this time because we've just been trading in this range. So we'll see what happens and go from there. But again, this range over the last 4 days, or basically this week, has been pretty tight. So we want to just play it by ear and see if it breaks down, continues down, then we can trade to the short side if we get it across to that 10 and that 50. And if it just keeps range bounding, then it's better to just be in cash, because cash should be a good position for a lot of people if you didn't just take the quick shorts, because stuff even getting held overnight, stuff that looked weak during the day, it was just all over the place. The Russell's still in a tight range. You can see right there, that's pretty much the last 5 days, which is this week. And yeah, from Monday to today, look at that range. I mean, let's zoom into it. Look at that. It's a little bit difficult. So, and I'm not one to say, oh, you should be able to catch everything. Get the hell out of here, triangle information, whatever the hell. But yeah, you can see how tight this range is for that. So let's go with last one. Let's go to the diamond. You can see that we've kind of had this range over the last week, I guess. I mean, it's pretty much from Monday as well. So we flashed above it and went right back in the same damn box. So you see that we have this double top we're kind of looking at right now, and it didn't follow through. So what I was looking for was for it to at least give me something to the upside, and it just, if you kind of went to even just the 10-minute, you see it went, flashed above, and then just broke down. So that's something to just be a little bit concerned about. I'm going to look at some big names that got a little beat up today. Well, not a little bit up. Priceline got beat up bad today. Definitely gapped up and closed down, and full engulfing with volume to match. So that's something that you really need to look at. Apple, I don't know what the hell happened today, but let me tell you, if it breaks above, if you're aggressive, okay, you can get above today's high, because if you look at what happened, it pretty much went all the way down, and then it hit twice and went all the way back up. And I mean, and this takes institutional money. This isn't us. So that's something to be really, really aware of. You have some other names. The healthcare side of the place was really, I mean, if you look at this industry, it's breaking some key support level. You have Biogen breaking down. You have Alexion breaking down. You have Amgen breaking down. You got Jazz breaking down. This one more normal looking charts, quite honestly. Jazz probably looks good for the short on Monday, depending on how things go. The semis, you got the semis that looks actually pretty good, but you got AMBM, whatever the hell it is. The symbol is AMBA. How about that? It looks like it's coming to test this support level that's pretty much been holding around this side. Put a line around it right there. You can kind of see what's going on. So we got to see what's going on with that. But there's a lot of different names. Some names that were actually strong today, quickly, was CVS. CVS was strong today. It might look good for me on Monday. You got BK. That one has been on a run. So this is actually red candle. So it's just looking for a little bit of rest. You have MAT. That one looks good today. I mean, it's just to give me a shooting star, maybe get some retracement, but just keep looking at it. You got Dow. Dow looked pretty good today. You got Halliburton. That one went up today. So I mean, it all faded pretty much, but there's still some good intraday action if you got in. Yeah, you had some pretty good intraday action of 1.6 to the upside. But there's a lot of stuff that didn't look good, like Disney didn't, it's not looking good right here, right now. You got a LinkedIn really looking bad, and downtrend is continuing. Nike gapped down and held down on high volume, so this one might be something to look at. Adobe, that one isn't looking that good. I don't like this right here, the setup. But if we get back to it, we don't have a trend. If we go back again, still looks okay. The bulls trend is up on the daily, but does this mean that we're at the top of the channel? If we pull back to this 182, 181 area, that would be kind of healthy in like a weird way. But we do still have bearish MACD on the SPY, Diamond, Russell, and the QQQs now. So the QQQs, you can see this sideways from all this time. I mean, you're talking back from February, how sideways it's been. So if it breaks down below, I mean, there's a huge gap between that, but then we start getting in this la land, which is a little bit annoying. But I'm over my time. Trading well, cash is a position, sometimes the most profitable one.